So by now, many people know that Robert Pershing Wadlow was the tallest man in recorded history, standing over 8 feet 11 inches tall. Robert died at a young age. He may even have been taller. But I was reading a book called The Gentleman Giant by Frederick Fadner, and there's a really cool story I'd like to share with you today. In 1938, Robert and his father began working for the International Shoe Company, traveling the country and showing off Robert's height and promoting their shoes. So they often did displays in towns. Robert would get up on a stage and they would put a silver dollar on top of his head, and they would tell anyone that could get the silver dollar off the top of Robert's head without jumping could keep it. Of course, with Robert being 8 foot 11 inches tall, they figured it would take a man of 6 foot 8 inches on his tiptoes or 6 foot 10 inches flat footed to be able to reach it. And of course, the book mentions that Robert had a way of stretching, so it was even difficult for men of that height. So they went to a town called Mountain Home, Arkansas, and the crowd was much larger than usual. And they soon realized why. There was a boy who lived there by the name of Cliff Maynard who claimed to be 7 foot 2 inches tall. And so he came up on the stage hoping to debunk Robert to show that he really wasn't as tall as he claimed. Of course, when the boy stood next to Robert and Robert stretched his arm out, the boy's head was a couple inches below Robert's arm, just showing how massive and tall Robert actually was. So they said the town was a good sport about it, and everyone had a good laugh. And Robert even made a joke that he's going to be a big boy when he grows up someday. That was just one of my favorite Robert Wadlow stories. I definitely recommend the book The Gentleman Giant by Frederick Fadner. Really cool story of Robert's life. Lots of good facts that prove that there's actual documentation of just how tall Robert was. So anyway, hope you like this cool little story. If you want to hear more of these kind of stories, please click the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.